Welcome back to Chronicle. From Washington, D.C. to the state capitol in Lincoln, officials are working on solutions as the fallout of the Tyson plant closure grows.
We went one-on-one with a U.S. Senator and a Nebraska state senator who represents the Lexington area to learn about their plans and how they're setting their sights on helping those in need.
You're talking about 3,000 jobs that, this is the home for those people. This is a disaster for Lexington. I've been working with the city on what their recovery plan is.
Our immediate response was, well, it's going to happen. How do we move forward? We also brought a bill, 921, that speaks to the WARNS Act. That's a federal program that requires a 60-day notice if a plant is going to shut down with over 100 employees. And we're extending that 60-day notice to a 90-day notice, simply to give folks and families an opportunity to think about education. The governor's been very instrumental in re-implementing the $15 million for the Business Innovation Act. What that will do is allow for grants for any prospective users of that facility or throughout the state. It will provide some grant opportunities and some incentive opportunities for businesses to locate in our state. The other bill that we have is LB 806 that would allow for $5 million for some infrastructure or engineering studies to take place.
We're really looking to work with Tyson on the disposition of that facility so that we can bring in another employer to help those folks stay in Lexington, because that's their home.
I think we just have to think big picture on how does everything come together? How do we facilitate everything coming together to help folks stay in the community?
The heartbeat for the city of Lexington is a sport well known to everyone.
A game of camaraderie and working toward one goal. This last story we have for you reveals a light for residents to navigate with through the darkness of what remains in the city of Lexington.
Todos los latinos que vemos aquí, nos gusta el fútbol, nos gusta todos los deportes.
Roars from the weekend crowd.
It's my favorite sport. I mean, it's something to do, bring out the family come and watch us.
The people of Lexington gather to watch their favorite sport.
Ya estando aquí adentro del campo y empezamos a jugar y ver a los muchachos que están jugando, se nos olvida eso y volvemos a ser felices en el fútbol.
Ricardo Arriaga was one of the many Tyson workers laid off from the plant in January.
Creo que sí se siente un poquito esa nostalgia de saber que no vamos a regresar a trabajar allá. Se siente lo bonito, la diversión y el compañerismo que había en el trabajo, pues sigue estando aquí en el fútbol y creo que es una bonita manera de mantenernos unidos con la comunidad.
Arriaga says he now works in North Platte.
Ya nos toca manejar un poco, pero lo bueno es que tenemos trabajo.
He helps run the city's soccer league and says it's a healthy distraction from the reality outside arena walls.
We all need to support each other because everyone is being impacted one way or another.
Ramon Prado coaches the younger teams.
It's just another way to have a sense of brotherhood.
His daughter Citlali also played in the league growing up.
Hispanic community is resilient, and we know that there will always be an opportunity and a way to get things out, just get out of the little hole we're in right now.
A way to pick up and move back into their routine.
Going out there every weekend brings back the sense of being normal, being alive.
From my side, I see people just trying to survive.
However, there's lingering concern around the league's volatility.
Creo que se va a reflejar un poco más como a finales de mayo, ya cuando los muchachos salgan de la escuela. Yo creo que ahí va a haber un poco más de consecuencias y ya más gente va a emigrar de acá.
Residents are prepared to take the next free kick.
People that want to live here, that have a home here.
As an opportunity to keep the town alive.
We have a lot of people here that are trying to stay here and trying to find a job close by to just maintain here and keep the community going.
For the future of Lexington.
Yo creo que vamos a tomar esto con calma y creo que tenemos futuro. Yo creo que Lexington no se va a morir fácilmente. Que somos una comunidad fuerte y vamos a salir a ver.
The Lexington community and state of Nebraska face so many unknowns ahead, but there are ways to help. You can do that by scanning the QR code on your screen. We do know city leaders are sharing the message that Lexington is open for business and ready to work.
So far, the U.S. Department of Labor awarded a $1.67 million grant for employment and training services for impacted workers. The Sherwood Foundation has committed $1.1 million to help those in need. And Lutheran Family Services has a Lexington emergency fund providing $500 checks.
Remember, if you missed any parts of this show or want to watch it again, it's available on the very local app. All KETV Newswatch 7 reports are there on demand, and it's all free. Download the app for Roku, Amazon Fire, or on anywhere you find new apps. I'm John Grinvalds.
I'm Madison Perales. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you back here next Sunday morning for KETV Newswatch 7's Chronicle.